Okay, Asia session. I took 2 trades. For Asia, I look at Nikkei, I look at gold, and I look at the Asian Forex pairs. Um, didn't have any setup on gold. Nikkei, it was a breakout day. I was looking for a breakout continuation, which is daily breakout low, looking for a fake out of a previous high to take it down. So 7 a.m. is the Tokyo market open in Jakarta. It immediately went back in the range and it blew up my setup. Did not take that. Next 15 minutes closed back down, so the setup is valid again. But it's short. It immediately went back in the range, and so I did not trade anything on Nikkei. So this is a setup for me. Beginning of the day, price always starts in a range until it breaks out of the range, and then at some point it'll fake out the previous high and reverse. So price started in a range, fake out of a previous low. It stays in the range. That's exactly what it did. Try to get out, but nope, stayed in the range. So this is a setup for me to take it back up. But I don't like to counter trend trade in Asia, so I did not take this. Looks like it'd be a good trade, but did not take it. Followed my rules, and so no trade on these two. So I looked at the Forex pairs. Forex pairs. So all the Asian pairs, a lot of them gave me the exact same signal day, which is a breakout signal day. What I do is I mark off the last breakout bar on the daily, mark off the last breakout bar on the weekly, not this week's one, the last week's one, and the last monthly breakout bar. So this one, sorry, I could see that it had pushed up and reversed. So this is creating a peak formation. Don't counter trade these peak formations. So these are my levels, monthly, weekly, daily. My signal day is a breakout day that is going with at least 2 of them. And also in the direction of the monthly low highs and the last triggered peaks. Yeah, so all of these pairs had the exact same signal day. I put them all in one chart. Here's all the JPY pairs, and here's all the rest. Obviously, I don't want to be looking at all of these pairs, so I needed to find a way to reduce them. So for this signal day, the first setup that I want to take is the trend retracement setup. So if I'm in a range, first setup is a trend retracement setup. So market yesterday broke out, continued to break out, didn't reverse. So once it continues to break out, it goes right back and the cycle repeats itself back. And I'm looking for a trend retracement trade. So the trend retracement, I need a previous fake high H8 fake out, has to be at the peak of the day. Previous day's peak has to be untriggered, and it has to be in the direction of the breakout level. So with having those rules, a lot of these had already touched the previous low, so I wasn't interested to take this. CAD-J was out, EJ was out, NJ was okay, AJ was out, Swiss J was in, GJ is in, UJ is out. So at 7 a.m., all I was looking for was NJ, Swiss, and GJ. So I took a look at all 3 pairs. NJ at that time had already faked out the previous H4 high. Swiss J had faked out the previous H4 high. GJ did not fake out the previous H4 high, so GJ was out. So I was looking at just Swiss and New Zealand. New Zealand monthly, weekly, and daily breakout levels were all pushing down. It already broke below the previous highs of the month and broke below month low, week low. Swiss J at the time, right now it's already broken below, but at the time it was above the previous month level, and the monthly was bullish. So Swiss J was out, focused purely on New Zealand. 7 a.m. Tokyo market opened. Once the Nikkei give me a setup. I looked at my forex pairs. Uh, M15 closed strong, bearish, faking out the H4. Was waiting for a pullback, pulled back, fake out bar, entered on the fake out at the break of the M5, and I traded it straight down to the previous day low as per my rules. TP, previous day's peak. Um, took that. Took partials because yen is really dumping these days, so I'm always taking partials. Uh, set them at break even. Didn't take it out. I think probably was in a bit higher than this, but I'm still in this, and I'm still holding it. I'm going to be holding it until the 30-minute changes bias. So, for example, if I took a trade up here, I'll be holding it until 30-minute changes to a bullish bias. Same thing here. Bearish broke the breakout level, so this turns bearish. I will take partials, and I'm holding it until the opposite happens. So that's what's happening. Hopefully, it keeps going. Picked up quite a lot here. Loving this move. Um, yeah, so that was my NZDJPY trade. So I took that at Tokyo Open. Usually I'll look at Forex at 8, but since I didn't have any setups at 7, I traded, I looked at the JPY pairs. Okay, so 8 o'clock, I went back to the other pairs, which was GJ and Swiss. GJ at this point had already faked out the H4, so and Swiss as well has faked out the H4. I preferred to trade GJ than Swiss, so I ended up taking GJ at the break of this on the M5. Faked out the H8 breakout, faked out the H4 high, and took it. Exact same setup, trend retracement setup. Took it right down, picked up about 3R, and then I'm holding my runners and doing the same thing. I'm going to be trading it until the breakout level changes, reverses. So that was my trades today. I took a trend retracement setup. And that's it. Really good Asia trades. The other Forex pairs, I mean, I don't like to trade when it looks like this. Didn't look at any of these. My preference when I'm trading Asia is the JPY pairs. Yeah, so I didn't look at any of this. Focus purely on yen pairs. That's it.